Hello. That could be brighter, couldn't it? Oh, I look so orange today. How's things? It's my first stream on my new computer, and I'm hoping the internet's going to be really stable and not crash a bunch, and the OBS will be really stable and not drop a bunch of frames, but terrified to find out if it all does go wrong, then I don't know what I'm going to do about it. I know, it's so nice to have a new computer, and my only gripe is that it's a little loud, but like I've been messing with the fan curves and the stuff inside of it is a lot more powerful, and my old computer didn't have a window and it had lots of like foam padding around the outside edges to kind of make it be extra quiet. Yeah, I'm learning to deal with Windows 11. I didn't love it that first week, but I'm learning to deal, just about. Who is emailing me? Why has YouTube emailed me to tell me I'm live on YouTube? No idea. I don't need that notification. I'm already here. Right, are things working? I think things are working. I hope I'm live on Twitch. That's how it's supposed to work. Alright, let's bump into this screen. Gonna have to figure out where I'm gonna put my face. I need to like rejig this camera and stuff. Why am I so yellow in the camera today? Ooh, There might be a bunch of back-end camera settings I haven't changed for this camera because, because I haven't been using the webcam for streams, so I might need to actually go into the device settings and change some things, but that can be a tomorrow problem. I can be a bit orange today. Right, so, Kingmaker. Where am I going to go? A great question. Here for now, and then we'll figure it out in a minute. What equipment are we going to take with us? Any requests in the chat? I've been doing a lot more with cooking lately. You guys won't have seen those yet. They'll be coming out in 4 or 5 days' time. Tell you what, let's make it easy on myself. Let's just do woodland, and we'll see where we go from there. Where am I going to put me? I guess this is fine. Until we get an enemy, or yeah, because you want to see the enemies I'm gonna come into. If I go right up there, then you can't see the weapon. That'll have to do, I think. That'll be fine. Right, this guy has some spines and some. Okay, they're gonna be a dick. That is a lot of very early, very specific damage to have to deal with. Big weapon. Big fan of that. Big fan of a big weapon. More armor. Freeze doesn't do very much for us. There's a horse just below that I will get to in a moment. Spend 5 speed to gain 1 additional strike at turn start for the rest of battle. I love the idea of it, but we're not getting there anytime soon. I could give up 1 of my attack for 8 health into this coming combat, I think. The freeze can go. I will take the vampiric wine because this enemy is going to really try and hurt us a lot quite quickly. And then I almost think if we can get healed, which that is, I think I'm happy enough to go into this fight. 3 thorns. 1 damage 2 times, 2 damage 2 times, 3 damage 2 times is 10. and that attack weapon just has... whenever you gain thorns, okay, so they're going to be hitting for 4. But I think we win. I think we win. We will find out together. Because now their big onslaught is done. They're only on 3 attack. Oh, it's because it's not gain the value of your thorns. It's just gain 1 attack. Alright then. I'm going to move myself even further over here. There's just no good place for me to go in this game, is there? I will take a leather glove. Who are we fighting? On hit, restore 1. And kind of just a bunch of armor. That doesn't seem like a problem. Swift strike belts are here. I'll take one. You know I love them. Now, where are we going? Great question. Cemetery? No, it's right here. I could have seen that. Whenever you lose health, restore 1 health. That'll start give the enemy freeze equal to your speed. On hit, gain 1 gold. I'll take a crimson cloak. And what are we going to get rid of? Let's get rid of this emerald crown, because I don't want to be sitting on a lack of attack forever. That was just kind of more situational than anything else. Spend 1 armor to gain 2 thorns. You have no armor, gain 3 armor and 1 freeze. These are not the things I'm looking for. So, what am I looking for? Mostly special events at the moment. Like special shopkeeper. That's a trip worth making, I expect. Take me to a cauldron, because hopefully that's far away from here. It's not. But there's a teleporter reasonably close to it, which is something. We need more armor if I'm going to make multiple swift strikes work, is the long and short of it. But we do get back some of that from this Crimson Cloak, which is an interesting compromise. That'll start, take 5 damage and gain 10 thorns. Is so much if your enemy is attacking you multiple times. Didn't think I would see my favorite second screen content creator stream. Good on you, mate. Hello. Rasmus Philip, welcome in. Happy Tuesday. So far, everything's working, everything's stable. Can't complain about that. I don't think any of this is the stuff for us right now. Oh, whenever you gain an additional strike, gain double the amount. Yeah, okay. I'll do that. Right, I need oils and edges. And like a bunch of armor. You can activate exposed 1 additional time. Like, it's okay for this, but that's all we've got for it right now, so not so much. Not that either. Offering me the same weapon I just got rid of. Right, what you got, fancy man? When you deal non-weapon damage to the enemy, deal 1 additional damage. Giant club. Wounded, regain your base armor. Turn start if you're below 50% health, gain 2. Whenever you lose health, take 1 additional damage. None of this really feels like it helps. We're just doing all of the forest stuff, and we just fell into some swift strikes, but I promise it's not going to be swift strikes all night. I guarantee. What else is in these decayed forests? Like, there's gold deposits there. I can't remember all of these biomes off the top of my head. That'll start spend 50% of your current health to that amount of armor. No. Just give me I'll take a bunch of like freezing armor or something. Just give me a bunch of armor. More graves. A regular trader. Whenever you restore health, gain 1 armor. Your health is full, gain thorns. Whenever you restore health, restore 1 more. Nothing is helping me here. And it's just graves everywhere. Wounded, gain thorns equal to enemy attack, 3 armor. That'll do for something to take. I'll believe it when I see it. I did like 4 or 5 videos in a row with no Swift Strikes. I think it's just because I've recorded those and they're in the can, and so you haven't seen that yet, but I feel vindicated in doing a Swift Strike run right now because I've spent so much time recording non-Swift Strike ones. Exposed, if you have more than 20 gold, gain 20 armor. Yes! Absolutely, because we'll go 5 to 2 to exposed and get 20 gold. Thank you so much, emotive punctuation face. Welcome to your new nickname. I want this royal helmet. Am I going to be able to... I'm going to spend 5. I have to get 15 gold in 1 night, which is not going to happen. So, if we survive, we will come back for that. I'm not taking a 3rd Swift Strike. I will take another double-plated, though. If I could find a golem, that would be great, or a horse. Is there a teleporter around here? Because, oh, there's a horse. Oh, but there's the chance of finding edges around here. A rune is not of great consequence to me. But I'll start game 1 additional strike, which is actually 2 additional strikes. Very happy. I swear, nicknames on YouTube don't do what you want them to do. I'm sorry. Swift Strike Anonymous needed. Denial is a sign of addiction. I'm not addicted. I can stop anytime I want. Am I going to get to a fire today? Probably not. These crows are stealing my money. That's even less helpful. We do get to a fire. Now, can we win? Who's faster? Not us. Alright, game on. I need +1 attack off of an oil to really make this work in the long term. Are we going to be able to overcome their gains? Because I suspect that is a no. Yeah, no, they got us. They got us bad. Damn Dratton Blast. Alright, same group. Gold 4. If your attack is exactly 1, deal 4 damage on hit. Sorry, buddy. That is not doing you any favors. Cherry Bomb. Eight extra health, no tomes, 1 damage every other turn. I think we've got this one in the bag. I would like more attack stat than this, for sure. I mean, we could do Hidden Dagger too. We're going to find like 14 of them and it's going to be incredible. Oh, would you look at that? Vindicated. On hit, convert 2 speed to 1 attack. On hit, gain 1 armor. Give me the armor gain. Thanks. What do you have to show me? Alright. A potion could be on the menu. Where are we going? Was there a golem right in front of us here? Am I imagining it? I'm just totally imagining it. In that case, take me to a golem. Those are the worst ones. I should have gone to a cooking pot, but hey, these things happen. That's Potion Man. This is not a potion, this is food, even if it is liquid in a bottle. How many daggers can we find? Alright, with such amazing attack stat, I'm gonna not worry about cracked whetstone. You know what would make the 5 attack stack work even better? Maybe a swift strike belt. Oh, you do offer a hard bargain. But if we're going to take a swift strike belt later, we're going to need some armor. None of that, thanks. That bridge is broken. Broken bridges are like such a troll. I think we go to this fire. We fight that guy, heal up. I like how you change your builds according to enemies like you did last vid. Very clutch. Like, you've got to be flexible, otherwise it's all going to go terribly. But it went terribly for them. Alright, that's 9. I have no idea if there's like an upper limit on how many daggers you can find and take on these things. Oh, oh. Don't mind if I do. We could take a cherry. If I could find a cauldron, I'd be pretty happy. Let me take another meat. Is there a horse around? There is, kinda. Going south. Cauldron. Back north. Pretty far north. Right. Do one of those. That'll start doing 1 damage 3 times. There's... let's go do this first. The enemy's first strike deals double damage, afterwards freezes. Battle start, give yourself and the enemy 5 freeze each. Can't strike, turn start, gain thorns equal to your attack. 5 thorns. Battle start, lose all your health except 1 and stun the enemy for 2 turns. Heal for 7. Heal for 5. I think life zap is going to be bad for them. Right? Lose all your health for 1, stun the enemy for 2 turns. So we miss an attack. Interesting times, for sure. Did we go and see a golem yet? I can never remember. Like, the map navigation is like... Or my memory for map navigation, rather, is the hardest part of this game for me. Swift Strike just eliminates one of the stuns, right? Because it's if I've got 5 strikes and 5 stun, they eliminate one another. I would like more food to cook with this ham. I'll do. Did I touch... I didn't touch this! No! Now I'm sad. In that case, do that, and then go back to the golem. you? There you are. And then there's a bonfire right there, which we can heal the entire value of all of this new HP at. Is there a chest anywhere viable nearby? I should have teleported to that for a start. Implementing a map key you can click on to find things would be such quality of life. I have mentioned this a lot of times recently. It would just be so good if you could just like click around auto-finding. Especially, I swear the Kingmaker map is so much bigger than the regular game. Two more damage to find. Done. Crushed it. Right, if we could find one more redwood roast to make a diamond redwood roast, I'd be very happy. We're not going to do even more swift striking. Not right now. They're going to be frozen. The fight will be over before that freeze ends. I bet the dev is thinking about a good way to make it look aesthetic, since it's a highly requested feature. Well, I'm glad to know it's highly requested. Cracked whetstone is kind of fine here. I'm happy enough to do... Am I going to do that? Hold on. How much does thorns really benefit me? I think diamond redwood roast benefits me more than a couple thorns does. I must say. Obviously, we have to find that first, which is a whole thing. Grave. Elderwood necklace. Give the enemy freeze equal to half your speed. My speed is terrible. I'll do that. I'll do that. And then we touch that waypost. We go back to our mate, Mr. Golem. Hello, Mr. Golem. Keep our armor topped up. There's a farm to the east. Ooh, if there's a farm to the east, there'll be a farmer. He might have a redwood roast. I can't even see what we're playing, only listen because call service won't handle 720 at work, so it's just a black screen. Only streamers I can watch have things multi-thinged all the way down to 320p or 160. Well, I hope you enjoy the lovely, lovely English accent of my voice today. We have loads of open inventory room now. How close to this bonfire are we? Where are we right now? We do that. Do we make it? Do we need to make it? Not really. Let's come down here where we can... Oh, look, another golem. Any jewellery that's going to be worthwhile to me? Honestly, 8 health for -1 attack when our attack is already 9 seems fine. I got one of those ASMR voices, apart from when I do silly accents. I've been doing accents for my D&D game, and it starts off really strong at the start of a conversation, and then immediately just falls to like 18 different accents by the time the conversation's over. Where are we going to find a chest? There's like 2 there. Oh, we definitely need to go find a bonfire. That is non-negotiable. So there's that one there. That's probably the one. It's a very short walk. I could find a chest right here. Well, I'll take an oil. Then it's this. We make it to that. We've got an empty slot. Hey, Gravebane. Like, I can't... My brain can't not try and do the accent. It then just, like, warbles all over the place as the conversation goes on. Get smacked. And get smacked again. It's too easy. It's too easy. There's a good little place to wander around up there. What mysteries did we find? Did we not find a mystery earlier? I mean, we found this guy, but they are of little use to me. So let's come up here, see what we can find along the way. On hit, deal 1 damage. No. A whetstone for now is fine. I don't need to find weapon piles. Gain 1 additional strike. I mean, it would make the fight be over faster. I think we win this. Like, they've got a lot of explosives, but we've got a lot of health. 1 extra strike is just 9 damage in the opening turn. No, I'll keep the armor because if fights go on for a really long time, then it's nice to have some kind of regen. 2 random items for you, sir. I mean, I could. But I'm not gonna. Let's go touch this teleporter on the right. We got none of this stuff. Anything magic here? Turn start. If your health is not full, spend 1 to get 2. Deal 1 damage to the enemy. Increase the next bomb by 3. That's not bad for this. We just have to make sure we order this correctly to make sure one goes off before the other. Then touch that. Back to find Golem Buddy. That one's close to there. Is this one even closer to this? It is. Our opening turn is going to be so much damage. How high were we? We were quite high. I need a chest just to make up the missing slot in our inventory. Would you look at that? I'll take another one of those. Do I want to change the edge here? No, I don't. And we're at full health. Let's take a fight before using up any more of our inventory. Go. Our explosive nearly did the job. We're faster than them, so we're going to hit them really hard. Wait, what? I looked away to like think about moving the camera and we died? What happened? What? What in the... Was it thorns? I don't know. I got distracted for a second. Got wrecked. I'm going to move this to right there and see how we go. Is it just shrapnel wrecking me? I feel like it's a simple rock, paper, scissors game right now with meta. Acid stackers lose to acid mutations, who lose to melon honey users. Those lose to thorn builds, which lose to fish bombers, and repeat. Right, well, I can't not take a hidden dagger if I see one after having such a successful hidden dagger a minute ago. What are we working with here? They've got some health and some temporary attack. I'll take temporary healing. I don't really need the need for speed. At least there's lots of chests around. Since I already have the armor to make up the difference on that, we'll do that. They're not hitting multiple times. Give me one of these. Alright, a golem is nice to see. Is there... Oh, we already touched the teleporter right next to this golem. Love to see it. Take me to... a cauldron. Well... got some cooking oil. More of that is just what the doctor ordered. And then... give me that. How far away was that golem? We just teleported near it, didn't we? Well, we'll touch this teleporter. Who needs speed anyway, right? Were we not just next to a golem? Was it with the other side of this, yeah. Other side of there. Give me one more of those. So close. Alright. If you insist, game. Max dagger gains is 4, is it? That's a shame. On the other hand, though, by doing it, it does then mean that it's removed from the item pool effectively. Should we have healed? Possibly should have healed. We get back 6 armor, which is nice. Can we get 2 more attacks in? Yeah, we can. Alright, we're a little injured, but nothing crazy. We've touched that already. I'm not going to do the redwood set because we've already picked a weapon for the run. I need more armor. Battle start if your health is full, gain 5 armor. That's certainly a way to have more armor. I need to go back to the golem. It's always back to the golem with me, isn't it? Then I'd love to find a ham. They should give you extra strike as well. It's great for the first few fights, but falls off quickly in terms of power. It's just like the first few fights are so easy in relation to just... we need to heal at a fire sometime soon. Like, you don't need to have any kind of weird, wild, wonderful build in the very early days. And then by kind of like round, I don't know, 3, if you don't have some kind of decent combo going, you're just doomed. I want to do something interesting with this steak, but I'm not ready to. Not you. Not you? No. Exposed. We don't have... we do have exposed. Exposed twice is a lot, so I will do that. And then I think we'll just take this fight. The ring isn't doing very much now. Yeah, there is no good place to put the camera, is there? Yes, we get it. You have lots of explosives. Thorns. Wrecked. Hello, Spy Tyler. Welcome in. Alright. We're going to pivot to Swampland Runs. I don't know that that merchant holds that common item. It might have been a different one, but I could be equally as wrong. Give me a fish. That is very painful. Give me my favourite weapon in the whole game. Hello, Poo-Poo Head. That'll start. If you have more speed than armour, stun the enemy for 2 turns. Oh, buddy, you screwed that one up. You screwed that one up, buddy. Since you're known for loving fish builds so much, what's your opinion on a nerf to food items, buffing their effectiveness but making subsequent copies be less effective? I just don't think you can do that, because every copy of every item should be as equally effective as every other copy of the item. If you have more of something, it just has to scale linearly for how many of that thing you have. You can't go, oh, the first one's great, but then the next one's less good, the next one after that's less good. I need to heal desperately. We are not getting to a fire anytime soon. I have to run away from this bear. That'll help a lot. Can I win this fight? Yeah. Battle start, gain armor equal to your opponent's armor is solid. While you're below 50% health, you cannot gain status effects. I'm sure is good, but I don't really know how to make it work. I want this, but at the same time, I don't want to give up anything I've got already. Actually, no, I'm gonna cook the fish with the sword, probably, so that's gonna be okay. Please let me heal on this fire. Thank you. I'm gonna do this. I need a cauldron, is what I need. I don't even know what cauldron biome looks like. I love the cleaver, though I also have the making it work issue. Yeah, like, some stuff, like, you look at the item, you go, that item is incredible. And then you go, oh, it's going to be really hard to make that work with, like, the full build that you have to, like, work around to get it. I was a little surprised at the rockfish, because I thought the stone steak was unique, but I guess you could get a second after you cook the first one. They also reworked unique item recently. Yeah, so any kind of, what is it, like, rare or legendary items are unique by default. Do I think I can win this fight? I don't know, but I'm going to try. And then, yeah, like, once something's used in a recipe, it can start reappearing again, so there's not too much to think about with that one, I think. We do not have a lot of attack stat. Fortunately, the poison damage is doing great work. Is there a grave for me around here? More food. Alright, touch this and then go get the horse, get cauldron, please. We're doing this and this. About to start game 1 additional strike. First turn, give the enemy 1 Riptide on hit. That's lovely. Have we seen a golem? Again, I should know this, but play so many of these games, restart so many times, and go, was it this run I saw a golem? Was it 10 runs ago that I saw a golem? Nobody knows. This is the special golem town, which I'm very excited about, but I don't want to use this until I've made a good golem thing first. If I can golem my teeth, that's going to be a lot of poison damage. Just putting it out there. Another cauldron. A horse could take me to a golem. It's probably very, very close, but I can't see in the dark. It was not very, very close. It couldn't have been further away if it tried, I feel. What is going on? That is the longest distance I've ever traveled in the history of the universe. Can I get to that fire? No, I cannot. There's a teleporter up there, though. Okay. Touch that. Touch this. Give me that. And then, am I making it down to that golem right now? We will find out. Oh, it's going to be way too close for comfort. You're not next to that fire. Do I have a teleporter next to a fire? Yes! Thank you, road. That horse just changed time zones. You are not wrong. 14 health is a few. Right, are they going to get poisoned faster than we get hit? Looks like it. Oh, but they're getting so many strikes. They've got so many strikes. No! Damn, that damn weapon. We were building up to something good there. Alright, let's go peep this horse immediately. So far, and I know I risk, like, giving myself, oh, no cauldron. Giving myself an ironic end to the day, but so far, very, very stable stream. And I'm grateful for it. Potion guy in here. Wounded. Gain 10 armor and stun yourself and the enemy for 2 turns. Sure. I need a goddamn bonfire immediately. Where am I going to find a bonfire? No, like, enemy strikes ignore armor is fine. Oh, yeah, no, you're totally right. I mean, it at least stops me from being hurt by poison. I need a fire. Dead. Just dead. I'm getting greedy, I think. Oh, that's a lovely looking bunch of chests. I'd love to get just a mountain of speed and then get the seafood hot pot. But right now, I don't want this if I'm going to have all this regen. Got to keep those things separated. Thank you, Golem. Can I get to that fire? I cannot. Mushroom Buckler. If you have poison, enemy strikes deal 1 damage less. Battle start, gain 1 poison. First time the enemy gains poison, give them 3 additional poison. I try not to go for specific builds because almost always you'll go, okay, I'm going to do this build, and then you don't find 40% of the stuff that you really need for that build, and you've missed out on a chance to do a really good other build because you were so one-track minded on a specific thing. That's generally how I perceive that pathway of thinking. Like, you're just shooting yourself in the foot if you try and do one very specific thing every time you start up the game. They really don't want to give me another... Oh, I don't want to be here. They don't want to give me another glove, which is tedious. Still no glove. Alright, I'll take a... Teeth don't help me. I'll do it. Have we seen a golem? We must have seen a golem because this is a better glove, but we're nowhere near that golem. Did we also need to heal? No, we're fine. Right, we got more attack than them, and they've got more poison than us, so we win. Lovely. Oh, look! And golem. That's lovely. Oh, there's a teleporter kind of close. Not exactly close, but kind of close. Spiders are murdering us quickly. Stay away from them. Battle start. Spend 1 acid to get 2 attack. No. If you have poison, enemy deals less damage. Not really. You gain a status effect, gain 1 additional stack. Yes. Give me all of the regen. Don't want to fight the spiders. Spiders are taking more health than they're offering me. Expose, gain 1 regen for each equipped wood item. Well, can't afford it anyway. So, how's the current quality of the stream for everybody? Are we holding up nicely? Is there very much lag? Actually, do me a favor, if you are near a keyboard, if you could just type the word blue for me and send it, then I can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Are we on that much of a delay? Or did I catch you all out by making an odd request? I have no idea how long I expect the lag between me talking and you guys seeing it, being able to reply, and then me being able to see that reply. Okay, no, it's a good, like, 20 seconds for blues. Okay. Thank you for your blues. Exposed. Lose 5 health, gain 5 armor. 15. Yeah, let's do that, because We have... no, doesn't work. Because I have no armor. Alright, that's a problem. I also don't have an edge yet, and I want to use this gnome. Alright, no, this lantern I've just bought was a mistake. I heard it and then my brain lagged. Just your typical League of Legends anti-cheater timer. Well, I don't have a time in OBS delay. I am using Restream to stream to Twitch and YouTube at the same time, so it could be one of those things like slowing down the whole process in general. But no big deal. I would love to get to Mr. Magic Golem's house. I would. It's just quite a long way away. Grave? No grave. That did 7. Okay, no. Why do I suddenly have no health? I did not think I was going to be so low on so much health so fast. Doesn't help I'm giving myself too... Oh my god. There's a taste of my own medicine. Ugh. Right. Let's do... This guy has interesting food. This guy has interesting food. And which other one is it? This one has the fish. So, let's do this. See what we can cook. I have to decide between blue and blue. I mean, he is coming, so everybody blue. We'll start with the Squire's Blade, just because. Then, let's start on the food. Mr. Horsey, please take me to your finest cauldron. Have you seen any eggs today? I have seen some eggs, and I've also seen boiled egg, which took me by surprise. Like, the fact that you can cook with boiled egg is hilarious to me. Is there a teleporter near this cauldron? Not terribly. There's a shop down there. There is no gear anywhere in the universe for me to take. Where's all the stuff? Just empty, barren fields. Where's all the food? You know what? Give me something interesting. It's not bad. We are slower, so they're going to get 8 armor before we do anything. Whenever a countdown trigger, whenever a bomb deals 5. No. Yay! Give me your meat. I need that bonfire. Badly. Thank you. Just in time. We are low on attack, it must be said. Also, the thorns are no good to us because they're not attacking. So, are we going to get poisoned faster? Oh, we're done. We're totally safe. They can't do any more poison damage to us. We're fine. Right, show me more food so that I can use this cauldron again before we leave. Thank you. Right, let's go check out this shop. Wounded, stun the enemy for 3 turns. -1 attack. Battle start, give the enemy 6 armor. 2 attack. 3 attacks worth of time spent hitting them. When you lose speed, give the enemy 1 Riptide. Battle start, steal 1 attack from the enemy. This is now a 4 attack weapon, which is not nothing. Battle start, take 5 damage, gain 10 thorns. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. I need 5 armor now. Which is going to be a whole thing to find, isn't it? That's some armor. That... Oh. Freaking... Spiders are the worst. This is technically some armor. Battle start, take 5 damage. Get 10 thorns, 14 thorns, 18 thorns. I think they just die when they hit me. At this rate. There's Mr. Magic Golem. Let's go touch the nave. If I don't use this thing, does it go away? Right, I need a fire. You can only see fires up to a certain distance now, so that you can't just look out to find the interesting biomes as early as possible in all instances. Which is understandable, if slightly tedious. What you got? Battle start. If your health is full, lose 5 health, gain 2 additional strikes. Probably not. Super Golem stays until used. Great knowledge. When you lose health, take 1 additional damage. No. Well, we used him now because this is only going to get stronger, so that's fine. Let's kill this hedgehog. Take this. See how these thorns do for us. Bye-bye. That's quite fun. This is now Golden Knight's Armor, and this is a Champion's Blade. If we win one more, this Knight's Armor upgrades to a combo for us. I'll take that, but only if we can, like, ferry it down the way or something. Another Golem. Reasonably near a teleporter. What I'm quite interested in doing right now, if I could, is finding another ring. Which is quite a specific thing to aspire to, I appreciate. Then turn, gain 2 armor, give the enemy 2 armor. Oh, you're very wet. Look how wet you are. I want to get the ring bonus. That's a bracelet. None of this stuff helps. Oh, Bramble Belt's incredible. Give them an additional strike. Absolutely. Give them an additional strike. Yeah, I want the Highborn set with the rings. What do I get rid of for this? Because this is now 3 more thorns. We could probably lose Marble Mirror. Oh, you moron! You didn't click inches far enough over. You were pixels over. Ugh. Sigh. Alright, well, we are slightly less on our thorns than I want to be, but shouldn't be the end of the world. There's a ring. It's not the ring I want, but it's a ring. Three, 20. Honestly, we don't need this. Your ring items trigger 1 additional time. So we're going to take 10 damage and gain 20 thorns. 24 thorns. Attacked twice. They shouldn't stand a chance. I would like to heal up a couple of bits of health sometime soon. Alright, let's go see what this has to offer. Fairy ain't it. We spent most of our money for the trader, and rerolls are awfully expensive now. You got any rings? Nope. We can get to the fire will be good enough. Let's hope this goes out the way I think it does. So they've got 1 hit on me, and that'll be it. Bye-bye. And now we get 6 extra speed. I don't know that's good for very much, but hey. This guy has multiple attacks, and they're going to poison the crap out of us, but they're not going to have the health to survive our thorns. So, I'm feeling quite happy. We have base armor, so give me that. Maybe we can finally make something happen. Let's go to the farmlands, which is not going to be that far, but we can then get something to go with this. Do we want another one of these? We probably do. And then, why don't you... We'll check that first. No. You can take me to another golem. Except it's not a golem I need, it's a cauldron, you doofus. I'm so golem pilled in my brain. There must be cauldrons we have used around. There must be, because we have recipe stuff. There's one there. Fine. I hate the retreading of spent location, but it is what it is. Then hop back to here. Take a fish. Golden Champion's armor's doing great. I don't need the poison. Honestly, I think I'd rather have the armor than the fish. Is there ever a world where a second Holy Shield is a worthwhile take, where our attack power is going to go way down? Because the problem is, if we don't win in that initial Thorns, all we then have is just 5 attack and some acid to get through the rest of the fight, which is a tricky time to be in. So yeah, that's a whole thing. Because then I could golem them. It would have 12 at -2, which is like, we've got no oils, no edges on this weapon. What are we even doing? Alright, I'm going to do this. If we could find the book, that would also be incredible. Books are near graves. I should find the golem first, shouldn't I? We just found a golem up here. I bet I didn't touch anything near it, did I? Oh, map. Let me scroll around. I wish I could click and drag the map. Oh, that would be a dream if I could click and drag around here. There's a golem up there that I never went to, I think. Which is unideal. We don't actually have any golem stuff in our inventory, so we might have just never been to one. Which is its own problem, with 1 day and 1 night left till this encounter. Cooking pot, not right now. If you have armor, temporarily gain 2 attack. No. Touch that. Take me to a golem. We could do the rings, but the rings as separate are worth more to me than the rings together. The healing is nice. A search function revealed nodes would be a really helpful QO light. Yeah, we were just talking about the map quality of life that could be added to help players. There's a lot of it that would be really, really good. I'm going to do this, and then we probably just take the fight. Oh, oil, oil! Also, as these very early events happen, it might be nice if it highlighted what item is triggering through your inventory as it goes. Oh, I'm sorry, you're going to attack my 29 thorns again? Give me some attack back. Turn start, if you have any status effects, spend 1 speed to get rid of. Poison. Whenever the enemy loses acid, armor to acid. That's not bad when we've got 2 rusty rings, but it's not incredible either. Let's just take a look here. They've got 28 armor. They've got a little bit of gain, especially when wounded. That's going to be a bit of a pain. And a very big attack. God, rerolls are expensive. Gain 2 thorns for each armor removed by the enemy's first strike. I'll grab one of those. That'll only stand to help us, I'm sure. Bit late for Squire's armor. Not those either. Cooking pot. We need another piece of food if we're going to cook it with that meat. Or honestly, I would golem these two if I had a golem nearby. A horse, a golem for a horse. You know, if one starts the fight just before the end of the night, one can heal at the fire from the fight. Yes, indeed. It's a very handy place to be if the geometry of the world allows for it. We don't need the speed, so I'll take the oil. Do I want more thorns? Kinda. Right. There's not much else to do. I would love even more thorns. We could drop the Blackbrag Gauntlet, but go to the mountains and find more rings. I don't even know what I'd get rid of. Also, I don't know what mountains are like by description. The first time each turn you gain thorns, restore that much health. Too little, too late. Yes, live runs. Thank you for the luck. Hopefully this continues to go as well as it has been going. So, I forgot we were giving them an additional strike when we now have 32 thorns. Yeah, there's nowhere good for the camera to go. Like, it covers up something, always. Right, we got through that pretty smooth. Now, what's this guy rocking? Frying pan, gain 2 additional strikes. Great. Armor, gain max health equal to your base armor. Whenever you lose armor, restore that much. Health. You know, we might be able to win this. Maybe? Maybe there is a world where we win this last round fight. I don't even know what I'm looking for right now. What are you going to show me? A crone? Doesn't really help. Put the camera right here and make it 3 times bigger. Great plan. I need the game to automatically detect when we go into a battle and change where the camera is during fights versus where it is in the exploration. That would be ideal. Yeah, we need the 2 acid rings for this highborn so that we get this ring, take 5 damage and gain 10 thorns to go off twice. It's all carefully considered at the moment. Oh, we've been around here before, haven't we? Basically, what I would like to find is the gnome that gives you a second edge would be like a very powerful immediate gain. The Holy Tome would give us back a bunch of attack stat because we have the Golden Holy Shield. How much attack do they have? 4? Gain 2 thorns for each armor removed by the enemy's first strike. I don't think their first strike is doing very much, so I'm going to grab a Holy Tome. Get rid of this Blackbriar Gauntlet. Now our attack's back up to 7. And our speed is higher. Not that it really changes very much, but, you know, it is what it is. Here comes the fight. Can we win? We've never beaten an undefeated champion before. They always just have some bonkers build that completely wrecks us. But with 32 thorns and them having extra attacks, maybe. When they get exposed, they get 2 additional strikes. No, it's not going to be fast enough. We got to get through all this armor, and they've got all of those thorns. Because these thorns are going to go away in a second. And now we just have 7 attack. They're getting thorns way faster than we are. We're about to get 4 more attack. But I don't think it's going to be enough. Yeah, the extra... I didn't realize his frying pan extra hits were on exposed, not immediately, so... Never mind, we got a crown. Can't be mad at getting a crown. Right, what have you got? Forge Hammer. You have exactly 1 tome, it triggers 1 additional time. Countdown 4. So, we got to kill you fast. We can try and do that. It's a reasonable enough weapon to start with. You have some armor, but not tons. We do not have a tome. Honestly, I would consider a Blood Moon Sickle just to have... Oh, I thought I was going to get more gold. What? I thought I had 3. Oh, I was looking at my attack, probably. It's probably what I did. Show me something interesting. It's not interesting. That's interesting. I need some healing. None of that is food or stuff I can combine or anything interesting. None of that either. Where's every fire in the history of this world? Okay. Oil. Horse. Take me to a golem. A golem right next to a waypoint. Lovely. Yeah, having a lovely network of waypoints is always a solid position to be in. Fire over there. Can I reach it before this fight? I can. Do we have any hope of winning? Well, we got through their poison, and they're not going to kill us faster than we kill them. Lovely. More teeth. Back to the golem. Right, this guy is healing a lot. But once we get rid of the poison... Oh, sorry, their armor. Our poison is going to be great. Love that for me. Go on, one more. Something interesting? If you have exactly one tome. No. Blood means... Oh, we've seen this before. We've been to that exact place already. Right, health is good. Horse, show me a cauldron. Please and thank you. We don't want this because we want to have 0 base armor. I want to touch that, and then I want to find a grave. That dead end? No. It is not. Turn start if you're below 50% health, gain 2 armor. Battle start, lose all your health except 1, stun the enemy for 2 turns. 1 hit, give the enemy 1 Riptide. If you're below 50% health, gain 2 armor. I'm just not gonna be. Alright, let's do this fight, try and get up some inventory space. And then 1 more hit and the poison will kill him. Easy. This is now a shark roast. Exposed, give the enemy 2 Riptide. It's fine. I don't want any of that. Should I be looking for a specific direction? Exposed, gain 10 armor. Exposed, stun the enemy for 1 turn. I'll stun them. Are they getting any armor out of this? No. Then they're probably going to have some problems. I need 1 more teeth. Trader to the right. What I need right now is a cauldron. I could do grilling skewer, silverfish scale, because you don't give up a attack to do that. You just get the extra. Gain 1 additional strike, and we get the Riptide benefit right there. What do I want now? I still want more teeth. Desperately want more teeth. Thanks for the healing. Alright, we grab that guy, and then we find our golem buddy. I don't remember where on the map you are. There you are. Oh, the little gold nuggets that would otherwise point to where a well would be in single player are for traders. That's great knowledge. I've got nothing for you, woodcutter. First time Riptide triggers, give the enemy 5 poison. First time the enemy gains poison, stun them for a turn. I mean, I've got little else better going on. Especially with my money. Mushrooms. Can you get an edge for this weapon, please? I sure would love to see an anvil round here. Locally grown produce. Come on, there's got to be a forge around here. Oil. Yes, but no. There it is. On hit, convert 1 speed to 3 armor. On hit, deal 1 damage. Just the damage. I don't anticipate having too much speed for too long in the build we have right now. Oh, I haven't seen a well in multiplayer yet. I don't think I've seen anybody with a benefit, because it shows up as a passive, doesn't it? Right, 12 poison makes for 3 turns. 16 poison makes for even longer. Lovely. We can grab a fish and a meat. Cauldron down there. It's as good a place to go as any right now. I don't know that this toxic algae nerve poison is going to be for the long term, but so far so good. Is the poison thing a potion that can be turned elixir? Yes. I'm not sure I have a memory of what that does, but it is one. Have we seen the mushrooms? Is it over here? Maybe we should investigate the west. Right, there's that. Is the other guy around here? Go touch the teleporter and then we can see what we've illuminated overnight. I don't see him here. I should take something else from my inventory. And we definitely need to rest before this fight. Fire above us. Alright. How's it going? Seven armor to get through. A single dose of poison will kill them, but they get 5 armor back, which is annoying. They lose that then to the Riptide. I don't think this guy's got enough status effects, do you? Fancy shopman. Even more oil that I do not want. Grave. I'm interested. Oh, I don't want that. I definitely don't want that. Yeah, the pearl that triggers Riptide twice would be lovely. Teeth! Finally! How long do we have to work to get that? Is there a teleporter near here that I want to touch before we go? Not really. Teeth and teeth and teeth and teeth. Good. Boiled egg. Hard-boiled egg and all. Hedgehogs hurt, apparently. We don't have infinite time here. I should be looking for a cauldron. Cauldron, cauldron, cauldron. There's so much stuff down here I didn't touch. Is there a cauldron near this farm? There is. Baked egg? Oh, that gives me armor! Why would you do that? Armor means I have 8 less on this. Next question. Is there an available fairy around? Mint. Now I need a bonfire. Have we seen... There's a bonfire there. It's not awfully close to anywhere we've been, though, which is a problem. There's a bonfire there, which is also not terribly close to anywhere we've been. Oh, come on. There's a bonfire there. Good, okay. Right, we're not going to be healing today. Or that night, but we'll heal on a night to come soon. Then I'll do that. Do I have time to go to a golem, to go to this, to go to that? It'd be very greedy, wouldn't it? I just have to find... I mean, this is quite close. This is 6 steps. Then it's back over here to this. Is it possible to get 2 honey items via fairies? Must be... That wouldn't unspawn the bees where they are. Yeah, like, if the bees were on the board already, I assume that'd still be a possibility. Alright, 74 max HP. No idea how I expect this to go, honestly. So much armor! At no point did I look at what this person had for a build, which is certainly something I should have done. Because that poison's probably going to be gone by the time we get through all of this, and they're going to get so much more attack than us via the purity and stuff. I know the Riptide's helping. We could get there. And they still have a lot of poison. And the acid's helping. Would you look at that? Well, we just got this honey food with the fairy. We had a different food, we fairied it, and it got to this food, which is a honey food. What would I like to do to make this run better? Honestly, this isn't doing tons. They also have heaps and heaps and heaps of armor, which is unideal. But, like, I don't know what to do. If I could find the little potion man, that would be great. If I could find the guy that lets you... Oh, this is perfect. A bonfire right next to a teleport is humongous. If I could find a gnome, if I could find the potion maker... Any of that stuff would be great. Grave. We'll go check out a grave. Battle start, give the enemy acid equal to half your speed. It's not incredible, but... How much does one stun do for us, really? Check merchants for Weaver's best breastplate. Is there a horse around? There is. Kinda. Take me to a merchant. Yeah, I got no idea if it's in the pool. I assume it is if I've got Diamond Weaver Shield, but I honestly have no idea. Turn start, both you and the enemy gain 1 poison. That's bad for us. This would let us attack a couple times extra. Which would do more Riptide. First turn, gain 3 armor on hit. If you have one trigger, if you have one time, it triggers 1 additional time. First turn, your on-hit effects trigger 1 additional time. Yeah. Yeah. Abso-freaking-lutely. Now we're out of money. Did our health go down? I guess it did. I got rid of something. I don't want more books. Take me to a grave. It's going to be very close. Don't know if it's going to be very useful. Weaver armor! Battle start, if you have 0 base armor, gain armor equal to current health. -2 attack. Oh. We'd be giving up all of our attack for that. Well, we've made our bed, now we must sleep in it. And that sleep is going to be next to this bonfire. Oh, I missed up the order of those two, but hey. Right, how fast are we going to get through this? That's the real question. Are we going to get a crown? It's so much poison. Five Riptide is 25 damage. If we can get through their armor, we'll be fine. I just don't know that we're going to get through this armor. Not when they're hitting for 22. Oh, they got some stun. Stun helps a lot. Oh my god, is it happening? Is it happening? Are we going to die to our poison before they die to theirs? No! Damn! Damn, Dratton Blast. Alright, gang, that is going to be the stream for today. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out with me and mostly making sure that the new computer works for streaming, because not one single disconnect issue, hiccup, dropped frame, nothing. And I'm very happy about that. I need to sort out the yellowness of this camera at some point. But, yeah. Kingmaker runs continue to be fun. Hopefully we'll do this again soon, because that was great. It was nice hanging out with you guys. And I've got a lot of time off over the coming kind of 3 weeks up to Christmas. So, yeah. Thanks for hanging out. Let me know in comments of other videos and stuff what I should also be playing around the time I have off. I'll keep making more videos. If you look in the description of all of my other main YouTube videos, you'll find a link to my Discord server where you can get pings for when I do go live so you don't miss it. Especially if you're over on YouTube, because I know you'll get pings on Twitch quite frequently, but if you don't ring the bell on YouTube, I don't think you get notifications, and I wouldn't tell people to ring the bell because you don't need like 3 notifications a day from me. That would just be daft. But yeah, this is great. Is there somebody on Twitch we can go raid? There must be, right? Let's go raid Edzy. If I can remember how to do this. EDZYTTV. He's playing some classic Balatro. So, sending the Twitch folks over there. Gravebane, did you send obligatories and I missed it? If you're still here, I appreciate it. I need to sort out notification stuff. But thank you all for hanging out. I'll see you again soon. Cheers. Bye. Bye.